So today I wanted to talk about the EXP Share and the Pokemon franchise because a lot of people have mixed opinions on it, and I definitely get it when it comes to how the EXP Share has been functioning over the years. Some people like it, some people dislike it, and I pretty much just want to talk about everything surrounding the EXP Share within this video itself because it's a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time because I definitely do want to shed a couple thoughts of my own when it comes to the EXP Share as well. So without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into this conversation and talk about the EXP Share. So let's begin with what the EXP Share is and how it's changed, because in earlier Pokemon games, EXP Share was an item that you could give to one Pokemon. It allowed that Pokemon to gain experience points from battles even if it didn't participate, which was great for leveling up weaker team members. Later on, EXP Share became a key item that distributes experience points to your entire party, whether they fight or not. In some cases, it's always active with no option to turn it off. This change has made EXP Share a very difficult tool. When it was an item, you had to choose which Pokemon it would benefit, making it a deliberate decision to support a specific team member. Now, it just automatically applies to your whole party, keeping everyone at similar levels without extra effort. This shift reflects a design choice to streamline gameplay, reducing the need to battle repeatedly to level up each Pokemon individually. The modern EXP Share has clear advantages and drawbacks. It saves time, letting you focus on progressing through the game rather than spending hours on repetitive battles. I can catch a new Pokemon and have it grow alongside my team without worrying about it falling behind. However, this can lead to your team becoming stronger than the challenges you face, which are often balanced for lower levels. This changes how you approach the game, and whether that's a positive or a negative definitely depends how you play. EXP Share has evolved from a selective tool to a universal feature. Its designs make the game more accessible, but it reduces your control over how experience is distributed. Now let's explore how the EXP Share affects strategy, because as someone who enjoys planning my Pokemon team carefully, I find that EXP Share has a significant impact on how I approach battles. Its biggest advantage is that it keeps my entire team at similar levels without needing to train each Pokemon individually. If I add a new Pokemon to my team, I don't have to worry about it being underleveled. EXP Share ensures it grows alongside everyone else, making it easy to try different team setups. However, this convenience has a downside. Without EXP Share, I had to make strategic choices about which Pokemon to train for specific challenges, like preparing for a battle against a strong opponent with a type advantage. I'd focus on leveling up a Pokemon that could counter that challenge. With EXP Share distributing experience to everyone, my team levels up uninformedly, which can reduce the need for such planning. Battles often feel less demanding because my Pokemon are stronger than necessary. Another strategic issue is how EXP Share affects battle preparation. In the past, I'd carefully choose which Pokemon to use in each fight to maximize their growth or prepare for specific opponents. With EXP Share, all Pokemon gain experience regardless of whether they participate, which can lead to a team that's strong but not tailored to specific challenges. This can make battles less tactical, as I don't need to think as carefully about team composition or move choices. EXP Share simplifies team management but can reduce the strategic depth of battles. It's great for players who want to keep focus on exploration throughout the games, but if you enjoy the challenge of building a team for specific fights, you might find it less satisfying. Now let's talk about how EXP Share affects my experience playing Pokemon. For me, the game is about the journey, exploring, building a team, and of course, overcoming challenges. EXP Share makes this journey smoother by ensuring my entire team stays at a similar level without extra effort. I can focus on catching new Pokemon or progressing through the story without worrying about leveling each team member individually. This is especially helpful when I want to move through the game quickly. That said though, EXP Share can change the game's pacing. My team often becomes much stronger than the opponents I face, making battles feel less challenging. This can reduce the sense of accomplishment I get from winning tough fights. I remember the thrill of barely defeating a stronger opponent after multiple tries. Those moments felt rewarding because they were hard-earned. With the EXP Share, such challenges are less common, which can make the game feel less engaging. Another aspect is how EXP Share affects my connection to my Pokemon. In the past, I'd spend time training each Pokemon individually, which of course made them feel special. Each level gained felt like a milestone because I'd invested effort into that Pokemon. With EXP Share, my Pokemon gain levels even if they don't participate in battles, which can make their growth feel less personal. I sometimes miss the sense of building a bond through training. EXP Share makes the game more accessible, which is great for players focused on the story. However, for someone like me who values the challenge and emotional connection to my Pokemon, it can make the experience less rewarding. And finally, let's talk about what the Pokemon community thinks of the EXP Share, because I spent time reading different discussions on forums or just different things I ran across on social media, and it's clear this feature divides players. Many appreciate how EXP Share reduces the need for repetitive battles, because I've seen posts from players who say it lets them enjoy the story without spending hours leveling their team. This is especially appealing to those who play for the adventure rather than the challenge. On the other hand though, many longtime players feel EXP Share takes away an important part of the Pokemon experience. I read comments arguing that it makes the game too easy, reducing the satisfaction of earning victories through careful training. Some players create their own challenges, like limiting their team size or avoiding EXP Share when possible, to bring back the difficulty they enjoy. This shows how much the community values the traditional challenge of the game. A common suggestion I've noticed is that the EXP Share should be optional. In some games, you can toggle it on or off, which many players see as the ideal solution. I found discussions where players express frustration when EXP Share is always active, as it limits their control over the game's difficulty. This flexibility, or lack of it, shapes how players feel about the future and the games they play. The community's debate shows there's no single answer. EXP Share appeals to different types of players, from those who wanted a streamlined experience to those who prefer a tougher challenge. As someone who's played Pokemon for years, I can understand both sides. It is interesting to see how this feature sparks such passionate discussions. So those are my thoughts on the EXP Share when it comes to the pros and cons of it, as we discussed throughout this video itself. And when it comes to me, all in all, I mean, I personally would rather it be like a optional thing, because I just feel like it's just a lot better to do it that way. Because for me, you know, I don't mind actually putting in like a couple hours or so just training a certain Pokemon, making sure they're getting things done properly the way that I want it, you know, structured in my head, rather than just, you know, speed running the game and everything. Because I mean, one of my best experiences ever was back in Pokemon Platinum when I was going up against Cynthia. That was one hell of a challenge for me, especially when it came to the times where I thought I wasn't going to beat her, and when I was left with like my last Pokemon and it was like barely alive with like not even like 20 or 50 HP left. When I eventually beat her and I managed to outsmart her and win the fight, I mean, it just felt really satisfying. But now I want to hear from you guys when it comes to the EXP Share. How do you guys feel about it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is there any stories that you guys want to share with me when it comes to your own experience with the EXP Share? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts surrounding this topic, of course, in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media and see what I do outside of the YouTube space, make sure to follow me on my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All links are located in the description below, so make sure to follow me on there. Also, I happen to have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested in talking to me and other people about video games, horror, cartoons, TV shows, and movies, pretty much what we do on here. But if you want to talk more about that sort of thing on my Discord server, the link is pinned in the comment section down below. It'll automatically direct you to the server, and I'll say hi to you as soon as you join. Other than that, be sure to click on that bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I drop a video on the channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.